The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC is striving very hard to clean Nigeria of all forms of economic crimes, including corruption. Let us support the Commission by shunning all acts of economic and financial crimes. Good evening and welcome to the program, The Eagle. My name is Aisha Gambari. Aisha Muhammad is with me on the program. Hello.
Hi Aisha. Good evening to you viewers. Thanks for joining us as we bring you another interesting edition of the program.
EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime.
Justice Gabriel Kolawole of the Federal High Court Abuja has granted the former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, bail based on self-recognition. The judge also ordered that Lamido surrenders his traveling documents to the Deputy Chief Registrar of the court. His two sons, Aminu and Mustafa, and their alleged accomplice, Wada Abubakar, were also granted bail in the sum of 25 million naira each and two sureties.
Another former governor, Ikedi Ohakim of Imo State, who was also arraigned before Justice Adamawa of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, has been admitted to bail in the sum of 270 million naira.
Also dug before Justice Ichuku of the Federal High Court Abuja were former governor of Adamawa State, Murtala Nyaku, and his son, Abdulaziz Nyaku, a serving senator. The father and son were dogged on a 37-count charge bordering on conspiracy, stealing, abuse of office, and money laundering. Still on cases involving former state governors, Justice Muhammad Yunusa of the Federal High Court Lagos has convicted 4 companies associated with former governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Nnamani, and ordered that their properties be forfeited to the federal government.
Please stay tuned as the program continues.
Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of oil in the world. In over 50 years of oil exploration, the country has earned well over $600 billion as oil revenue. If properly managed, it should provide us with a health system that will save lives and not a decaying health system. A society where energy goes round for meaningful development and not an epileptic power supply system. A productive educational system and not a decaying educational system. A society where jobs are created for self-sustainability and not a society where our youth roam the streets unemployed. A highway of safety and security and not roads that lead us to early graves. We should have credible leaders who deliver dividends of democracy to the people and not corrupt leaders who divert our collective revenue for private use. Say no to corrupt leaders. This message is from the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC.
Justice Gabriel Kolawole of the Federal High Court in Abuja has granted former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, bail on self-recognition. The judge also ordered that Lamido surrenders his traveling documents to the court. His two sons, Aminu and Mustafa, and their alleged accomplice, Wada Abubakar, were also granted bail in the sum of 25 million naira each. Femi Adeyemi completes the report.
Sule Lamido and his sons were arraigned alongside 4 companies where the Lamidos are believed to have interest. The companies are Bamaina Holdings Limited, Bamaina Company Nigeria Limited, Bamaina Aluminium Limited, and Speeds International Limited. Lamido is said to have abused his position as governor of Jigawa State between 2007 and 2015 by awarding contracts to companies where he has interest, using his two sons, Aminu and Mustafa, as front. In one of the counts, they were alleged to have converted an aggregate sum of about 125 million naira paid by Dantata and Saway Limited into the accounts of Speeds International Limited, domiciled with an old generation bank in Kano. The accused persons, however, pleaded not guilty to the charges. Their counsel, Ofyong San, told the court that he had filed an application for bail and urged the court to consider granting the accused persons bail. But prosecuting counsel, Chile Okoroma, requested for time to respond to the application. He prayed the court to remand the accused persons in prison custody as the EFCC holding facilities in Abuja and Kano were already overstretched. Justice Anyadike consequently remanded the accused persons in prison custody pending consideration of their bail application and adjourned to September 28, 2015. The travels of the Lamidos began in 2012 when one of his sons, Aminu, was arrested by operatives of the EFCC at the Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, for failing to declare a sum of 40,000 United States dollars. He was prosecuted and convicted, with 50% of the undeclared sum forfeited to the federal government. But the investigation into the source of the funds led investigators into the closely guarded web of corruption and money laundering involving members of the former first family of Jigawa State and their cronies. The arraignment of Lamido and his children was not without incident, as an unruly crowd of supporters loyal to the former governor threatened to disrupt the court session. It took reinforcement of the detachment of policemen at the court to maintain order. Femi Adeyemi reporting for the Eagle.
Another former governor, Ikedi Ohakim of Imo State, who was also arraigned before Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja on a 3-count charge of money laundering by the EFCC, has been admitted to bail in the sum of 270 million naira. The former governor is being prosecuted, among other things, for deliberately neglecting to disclose all his assets in the declaration submitted to the commission. Dayo Odekule has more.
Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has admitted former governor of Imo State, Ikedi Ohakim, to bail. Ohakim was arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on a 3-count charge bordering on money laundering. Moving the bail application, Ohakim's counsel, Chris Uche, SAN, prayed the court to admit his client to bail on liberal terms, adding that the charges are bailable. However, prosecuting counsel, Festus Kayamo, urged the court to refuse the application. After listening to both counsels, Justice Adeni admitted the accused person to bail in the sum of 270 million naira with one surety who must be resident in Abuja. The surety, who must have landed property within Abuja, must swear to an affidavit of means. The surety is also to deposit his/her international passport with the Deputy Register of the court. The case has been adjourned to October 20th, 2015. It will be recalled that Ohakim was arrested by operatives of the EFCC on Tuesday, July 7, 2015 at his Kwame Nkrumah Street residence in Asokoro. The former governor is being prosecuted, among other things, for making a cash payment to the tune of over 2 million United States dollars for the purchase of a piece of land at plot number 1098 Cadastral Zone A04, Asokoro District, otherwise known as number 60 Kwame Nkrumah Street, Asokoro, Abuja. Dayo Dekunle reporting for the Eagle.
For me to buy correct motor, for me to take make manure, I don't need pay. I don't need pay.
Reminiscing as I walked in my car, thinking about how we used to be. For Ekoma, I did ride Okada, and most times I did so carry. I wanted to change the way I live, but I didn't have to do those things. Now I'm rolling VIP, and all the girls wanna be like me. Yeah. You ask me how I feel.
someday that Maga will pay. But Maga no need pay for me to live correct. They call me Mr. Capable. I got my self-respect. No need to do yahoo yahoo for me to cash a check. I don't need no Maga, just work hard and
tell me what a boy like me should do. That I heard the guys do yahoo yahoo. And if I do not do it, I'm uncool. I would be a fool to the girls in school. But Maga no need pay to get a good degree. You'll have a great opportunity. Don't have to hack and attack. Make use of city cracks. We keepin' original. Now you know my swag.
For me to take my dough. No need for me to go cafe. I hustle hard to make my pay. I got no need pay. No need to do yahoo yahoo. To do yahoo yahoo.
Welcome back to the program. Also dug before Justice E. Chuku of the Federal High Court Abuja, where former Governor of Adamawa State Murtala Nyako and his son Abdulaziz, a serving senator. Rolake Odofin is our guide.
Former Governor Murtala Nyako of Adamawa State and his son Abdulaziz, a serving senator, were docked before Justice E. Chuku of the Federal High Court, Abuja, on a 37-count charge bordering on criminal conspiracy, stealing, abuse of office, and money laundering. The duo were charged alongside one Abubakar Aliyu and Zulkifik Appa. They are alleged to have at various times between 2011 and 2013 used 5 companies: Blue Opal Nigeria Limited, Serere Farms and Extension Limited, Pagoda Fortunes Limited, Towers Assets Management Limited, and Crossed Energy Limited to siphon over 15 billion naira from the Adamawa state coffers. The arraignment comes a few days after a federal high court sitting in Abuja declined to restrain the EFCC from arresting Nyako to stand trial for money laundering offenses. Nyako was arrested and quizzed by the anti-graft agency on June 1, 2015, shortly after he returned to the country from self-exile. He had gone on self-exile after he was declared wanted by the EFCC on February 4, 2015. They pleaded not guilty when the 37-count charges were read to them. Following their plea, counsel to the EFCC, Aliyu Yusuf, asked the court for a date for commencement of trial and to remand the accused persons in prison custody. He also notified the court that one of its witnesses was in court. However, defense counsel Kanu Agabi, SAN, urged the court for an adjournment in order for it to properly go through the charges, as it was served rather late by the prosecution. Yusuf thereafter requested that the accused persons be remanded in prison custody. This was, however, opposed by the defense counsel. After listening to the argument of both counsels, Justice Chuku, in his ruling on the bail application, admitted the accused persons to bail in the sum of 350 million naira each, with 2 sureties who must be resident in Abuja, one of whom must be a serving director in a federal government establishment. The sureties, the judge added, must show evidence of being landowners in Abuja and must present verified tax payment documents for the past 3 years. He further ruled that their international passports, along with 2 most recent passport photographs, be submitted to the court registrar. Justice Chuku thereafter adjourned till September 30th, October 22nd, and 23rd, 2015 for hearing. Rolake Odofin, reporting for the Eagle.
For me to buy correct motor, for me to take my dough. Maga no need pay. Maga no need pay.
Reminiscing as I walk to my car, thinking about how we used to be. For Ekoma, I did ride Okada, and most times I did so carry. I wanted to change the way I live, but I didn't have to do those things. Now I'm rolling VIP, and all the girls wanna be like me. Yeah.
You ask me how I deal with my reality. Gotta tell you truly, it ain't easy now. I feel the pressure to find something wrong to do. Then I remember you reap what you sow. Now I'm sitting staring at the screen of my computer, thinking really hard about what truly matters. What's with all this data? Just to catch a maga. He could have been my father or someone else's brother.
For me to buy correct motor, for me to take my dough. Maga no need pay. No need for me to go cafe. I hustle
make my pay. I got no need to do yahoo yahoo. To do yahoo yahoo. I got no need to 7 in the morning, it's a brand new day. I still swollen, still at the cafe, hustling real hard from Sunday to Sunday, hoping someday that Maga will pay. But Maga no need pay for me to live correct. They call me Mr. Capable, I got my self-respect. No need to do yahoo yahoo for me to cash a check. I don't need no Maga, just work hard and tell me what a boy like me should do. That I heard the guys do yahoo yahoo, and if I do not do it, I'm uncool. I would be a fool to the girls in school. But Maga no need pay to get a good degree. You'll have a great opportunity. Don't have to hack and attack, make use of CD cracks. We keepin' original, now you know my swag. For me to take my dough, no need for me to go cafe. I hustle hard to make my pay. I got no need pay, no need to do yahoo yahoo, to do yahoo yahoo.
And now to convictions. Justice Muhammad Yunusa of the Federal High Court Lagos has convicted 4 companies associated with former Governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Nnamani, and ordered that their properties be forfeited to the federal government. Golden Ago is standing by with the details.
Justice Mohammed Yunusa of the Federal High Court, Lagos, on July 8, 2015, convicted 4 companies associated with former Governor of Enugu State, Chimaroke Nnamani, and ordered that their properties be forfeited to the federal government. The 4 companies are RainbowNet Nigeria Limited, Cosmos FM, Capital City Automobile Nigeria Limited, and Renaissance University Teaching Hospital. The companies had on May 19, 2015, pleaded guilty to a 10-count amended charge brought against them by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The companies are alleged to have failed to comply with lawful inquiry made by the Commission. At the resumed hearing of the matter, counsel to the EFCC, Kelvin Ozozie, had prayed the court to make an order of final forfeiture of the companies based on their plea. Justice Yunusa, after reviewing the facts, convicted the companies and made an order of final forfeiture of their assets to the federal government, citing provision of the EFCC Establishment Act on final forfeiture. The properties are located across the 5 states in the Southeast Geopolitical Zone. Among them are 22 duplex buildings in Ebano Under Tunnel Estate, now known as Fidelity Estate, Renaissance University Teaching Hospital, Cosmos 105.5 FM digital station, Suna Communications, and Capital City Automobile Company located at 12 Station Road, GRA, Enugu. Also forfeited to the federal government include properties of Hillgate Investment. The assets also include several undeveloped properties and plots of land of RainbowNet Nigeria Limited in Enugu, Abakaliki, Aba, Owerri, Onitsha, Awka, and Umuahia. Properties of RainbowNet Communication, which include BTS, Microwave Avenue Radio, rectifier, and a host of the equipment in various sites in Anambra State, are also to be forfeited to the federal government. Aside the landed properties, over 35 million naira from the frozen bank accounts of the companies are also to be forfeited to the federal government of Nigeria. Uzozie, who is pleased with the ruling of the court, said the commission had to sort for a separate trial of the companies as the first accused person, former governor of Enugu State, Dr. Chimaroke Nnamani, had stalled proceedings on the matter on account of frequent application to travel abroad for medical treatment on grounds of ill health. Chimaroke Nnamani, alongside Sunday Anyogo, his then 8 and 6 firms linked to them, were first arraigned before Justice Tijani Abubakar in 2007. The case was reassigned to Justice Charles Achibong following the transfer of Justice Abubakar, now of the Appeal Court, out of the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court. Again, the case was reassigned to Justice Yunusa after Justice Achibong, now retired, was also transferred out of the Lagos Division of the court. According to the charge, Nnamani conspired with other accused persons to launder funds from the state treasury, especially monies meant for the local government areas of the state. Golden Agu reporting for the Eagle.
Cheers!
What is it?
Please, keep to yourself. Chief Urabo, I got a telephone call.
Anytime I close my eyes,
Yes.
I see dead people chasing me in my sleep.
My Jova Magadam.
Is it possible for someone to become restless just because of his past?
Nevertheless, unless you kill somebody dead, then the spirit will be haunted you. Hey! Was you all contractors?
I embezzled all the money for the roads that are now death traps, killing people every day. I approved the supplies of fake drugs on pipe and water. I embezzled the money. I dey fear, Chief.
You are supposed to fear, especially now that the people of EFCC are chasing people who are doing Wuru to submit other people money. EFCC, as soon as they capture them, straight to prison.
Chief,
Jail. How you are? Life are not just about acquire wealth, making money. When other people are getting die of hunger and neglect, be careful. EFCC and watch.
EFCC will get you anywhere, anytime.
It is so sad that parents who should instill discipline and good conduct in their children are the ones encouraging them to partake in terrible acts like the ones the former governors are accused of.
Exactly, and that's why you see them together.
Exactly.
You know, they are being,
it's really,
they're
I
doing
wonder
it
what
together.
their mothers will be going
Exactly.
through.
It's disheartening though.
Well, we hope justice will be served speedily. Viewers, that's how far we can take on today's edition of the program. Please join us next week for another interesting package. To leave a comment about this program, send your email to theeagle@efccnigeria.org or search for us on Google Plus at Official EFCC or Official EFCC ng@gmail.com.
You can also like our page on facebook.com/official EFCC or follow us on Twitter @official EFCC. And to watch our programs and other activities, please log on to youtube.com/official EFCC. I am Aisha Mohammed, hoping to see you next week, God willing. Bye-bye.
I remain yours sincerely, Aisha Gambari, thanking you for watching. God bless Nigeria.